For so long again, but trust me, I do have a very good reason this time, and I'll get into that later on in the video. I just wanted to start my channel again talking about some latest products that I've been loving. And the first one that I have is a cushion foundation that I've been using for almost a year now already, and religiously too. I haven't been using a whole lot of other type of foundations, and it is the Lancome Miracle Cushion Foundation in number 1 Pure Porcelain. I have another color as well. I think it's apricot or something, and the other one is slightly darker, but not too big of a difference, so I do kind of alternate between the two of them. And this Lancome Miracle Cushion is very lightweight. It's not very full coverage at all, and it gives a really nice glow. Most importantly is that it sits on the skin really well, and it makes the skin look very fresh, and you don't see it caking up at all. And that's what I usually look for in a foundation. Another cushion foundation that I've been using recently, I got it for almost 2 months, is the Chanel Le Beige Cushion Foundation. It's the Healthy Glow Gel Touch Foundation in number 20. This one is a little bit different. It's a little bit more full coverage, and it has kind of like a net kind of thing going on. I think I do like the Lancome one more, but on days when I really want a little bit more coverage, then I'll go for the Chanel. For face powder, I've just been using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in number 1. I've talked about this so many times already. Even in my last video, I think I talked about this. This has been a favorite of mine for a few years now already, and I'm still using it, and I'm not really using any other powder at all. So that's how much I've been loving it. Next up is a palette from NARS. Yes. It's called the Plage palette, highlighting and bronzing palette. This has been out for a couple months now, I think. It's really good. It's supposed to be limited edition, but I think I still see it at Sephora now, so I think you can still get it. So it has 4 highlighters and 2 bronzing or contour colors. This is actually Laguna, and this is actually Casino. But it's different than the normal Laguna and Casino. The texture is different, and it's also a little bit lighter, I feel like. So this palette is really good for light skin tones. The highlighters are really good. They sit well on the skin, and they look really nice in the daytime and also on camera as well. So I really do like the texture of these colors. They're not powdery, and yet they're not cream. It's hard to describe, so I do recommend you guys to go out there and swatch it and touch it yourself to get a feel for it. Continuing on with complexion products, I have the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Light 1 Chantilly. I think this is almost like the lightest color that they have, and this isn't my skin tone. It's just that I like concealers that are like 2 skin tones lighter than my own, just because I like it a little bit more brightening. I have very severe under eye circles, and I am born with them. So at first I thought that this wasn't going to work for me just because it's called Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I thought that it would be very drying for me, especially under the eyes, and I just didn't think that I would be able to use it because I have very dry skin. But a lot of people were talking about it, and they were saying that it's actually really good even for dry skin. So I decided to take the plunge and to try it out, and it actually does work very well. It's very thinly textured. and yet it covers really well, so you don't really see it on the skin that much. So it's definitely very, very good as an under eye concealer. I don't really use concealer on my face. I'm just not that picky, I guess. I do have things to conceal, but I don't really go into that at all. So moving on to eyes, I have the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in 1x1. This came out when they had the Peach collection. I don't remember when that was. It's probably almost half a year ago, but that collection was really nice. I really liked almost everything from that collection, but this eyeshadow was something that I liked the most, and I'm still using it. I shattered it already, but it's still good. It works well. Colourpop Super Shock Shadows are amazing. I really like them, especially for the price. It's super cheap. It's like, how much is it? It's like $5 Canadian each, and really like the formula of these. Another color that I've been using is actually from a little palette from Lancome. This is the Color Design 5 Shadow and Liner Palette in 106. And I like all the colors, almost all the colors from this palette, except for this really yellow gold one. I use it sometimes, not all the time. On most days, I would just go for this color right here. It looks very pink, but it's actually more peachy on the eyes, and it has a really, really nice shimmer. It's almost it sort of makes my eyes look kind of wet in a way. And this defining color down here is also really unique. So I love this palette because these colors are just colors that I use every day. I find that it works for daytime, for nighttime, and it really refreshes my complexion. I usually look tired on most days, so I have to use very warm colors. For mascara, I've been using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is waterproof. If you guys know me well, I don't use waterproof mascaras that often, but this one is not too hard to take off, so it's all right. It's very, very, very good in terms of lengthening, curling, volumizing. It really does everything, and most importantly, it doesn't smudge on me because I have the typical Asian short lashes that point down, so it really does, like most mascaras smudge on me on the corners of my eyes, but this one doesn't at all. So you do have to believe the hype if you haven't tried this before. And last but not least, I have two lipsticks. One is a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, of course, because I really like her line, and I also found the new Lancome lipsticks to be very, very good. So first of all, for the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, I'm using Kim KW the most now. I got this almost half a year ago, or maybe even longer, but when I first got it, I didn't really like this color. I felt that it didn't work on me. I don't know why, but now I really like it. I've been getting back into really nude colors, so this has been really good. Their formula is always great. Charlotte Tilbury has really, really good lipsticks. So for Lancome, this range, I believe Lisa Eldridge came out with this range, and I do think it's very, very good. She definitely knows what she's doing. This is the color 371. It's sort of like a hot pink on the lips, and I really like that. It's a gel, kind of like a gel formula. It doesn't dry out my lips. It doesn't make my lips peel. So that's why I like it. And the whole range is really nice. They have a wide range of different colors and also different finishes as well. So this one is a cream finish, and there's also sheer, and there's also some mattes. So there's definitely something for everyone in this range. And that's it for the beauty products that I've been loving these few months. So back to what I was saying at the beginning of the video, in terms of how long I've been gone and that I have a good reason for it. It's because I have my own jewelry line now. It's a very small business. We just started it. I started it with my mom, and the reason why we wanted to do something like that was because we've always kind of enjoyed doing arts and craft together. We like making jewelry. We just like doing like a lot of hands-on stuff together, and she's also got a really good sense of style, so I always go to her for advice on how to dress and how to pair different things. So we kind of really match on that level, and I find that it's really hard for me to find jewelry that's relatively inexpensive and that also looks good and has good quality. I have very, very thin wrists and also very skinny fingers, so it's really hard for me to find jewelry out there that is half decent, not too expensive, but also has like small sizes that fit me. So that is basically the main reason why I started this. And so what I'm wearing today is these are our signature bracelets. They're made of 14 karat gold filled material, and these are Swarovski crystals. I wanted them to be dainty, but also not too dainty. I also want to be able to kind of see them from afar as well. They're made to be stacked, so we have a variety of colors as well. And I also have the soft chain rings. These are very comfortable to wear, and they're also made of 14 karat gold filled material. We do have earrings as well. I have the pearl drop earrings that I really, really love because I am a pearl person. I like how it's simple, but it's elegant at the same time. And we have a lot of different products coming out soon. Working on those, and they will have semi-precious stones set in them. So we're kind of upping up our game a little bit in terms of the products. So I hope you guys will check it out. I'll link the website down below, and please follow us on Instagram and Facebook as well, because I'm always on Instagram. I'm actually on Instagram on CC's official more than my own one, which is the E for Beauty one. I post like twice a day, so definitely go there for inspirational pairings, and I'll show you how we stack it and how we style it as well. So whatever you guys want to see from my channel, please do let me know. I used to do the Foundation Fridays videos. I don't know if you guys still like those. I can do more fashion videos if you guys want. I don't actually buy as much makeup nowadays, just because I found what I like, and I just don't feel like wasting all my money on different products that I think that I'm never going to wear. So I'm still kind of brainstorming on, you know, what else I can do other than makeup. So if you guys have any other ideas, let me know. And that's it. I will see you next week. Bye.